Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm not mad at my hair right now. However, there are some things that I see that could be changed. I could do some trimming up here. I have some stragglers, and if you look on the side right here, I have pushed my hairline back slightly. I prefer not to have my hairline going back that far. So what I'm gonna do today to fix both of these sides is I'm going to give myself a taper, probably like a 0.5. Gonna give myself a taper, and I'm probably gonna just blend out the back too. You can get a full perspective of what my hair is looking like right now. I'm only gonna be using one clipper, probably a few different shears, my trimmers, and a comb. I'm going to cut right above this temple, and I'm gonna blend it into the hair that already exists right here. It's better to cut the longer hair first. That way you can see where the shorter hair exists, and those can naturally grow back in. In terms of a taper, that's how I go about doing a taper. So I want all this hair to kind of grow back in here. So I'm gonna help looks max myself by giving a taper on my sides, and then I'm gonna razor the beard. Okay, so I'm starting to see that my pattern is real heavy over here, right? My number 1 open, I'm using the Wahl Senior with a 1.5 guard, just to be on the safe side, because I'm just doing a taper. Okay, that's all I gotta do. With using the half guard, this is going to take a much more subtle touch because I don't want to cut too much hair off. So I'm not going to go against the grain with this, I'm going to go with the grain. It's just going to be right along here. There we go. Finish taking out the taper right in here, not up here, right in this area. So I have to go with the pattern and go with the grain and blend this out over here, so that way all of this is one length. You see how I'm not touching this area on the top? I'm only touching this, touching the middle part over here on the sides. Now I'm going back in with my one. Compare from this side to this side, we obviously see there's a blended difference. Now I have not done my lineups nor my razors yet, but what I'm going to do is duplicate what I did on this side, but in the opposite direction, because what I noticed is my hair grows in a different direction on this side than it does this side. Before I start this, I'm gonna let you guys know I'm gonna work backward. If I actually work a little bit over here, it'll take me over here much quicker, and I'll actually be able to get done with the cut much faster. Okay. Now what you saw me just do right there was I blended the bottom part, the midsection right here, into the part behind my ear where the hair is growing in more full. So what I didn't do was I didn't start from the bottom up and go whoop. I actually just went along with the direction of with the grain, and it just ended me where I was supposed to go, because again, you're just going with your natural hair pattern. For this particular hairstyle, I'm not going to use the trimmers anywhere in this area. I'm only going to touch the sides of my beard and maybe up here, but this area, for this cut, no go. I wouldn't recommend touching the sides over here when you're cutting because it takes away from the blend and you'll see better results. I'm gonna get the bottom now. The middle part just a little bit thick if you're not going full bald. If you're not going full bald on the side, just leave a little bit of hair because it just makes it look better for lineup purposes. Let's get into the Forte series from Alex Acosta. So I'm gonna try this out for the first time. When shaving, guys, the important thing to do is always to keep the blade at 30 degrees. You wanna keep a light hand, and I usually hold my index finger right here and my thumb on the down, like my thumb right here. So kind of making a little alligator mouth. Micro movements. Okay. I love it. Smooth. Forte series is lit. My favorite thing about this product is the smell. Now I'm gonna do some shear work. Same pattern as I was going when I was cutting. I'm only cutting with the direction of the hair. Got my barber brush now. Some little thing with a little guard off just for now. I'm gonna make it dress. I'm gonna take this down with the guard off. Tap, tap, tap. Quick 360. Actually, shit. No. Okay, so I just did a natural blend with the 1.5 guard because I'm not trying to do too much because I still want it to grow out a little bit, but that is a quick taper. Okay, back in this bitch. Above that part right there. Because I don't want to get into the hairline, I just want to go above. Forte beard oil. It's the smell that gets me. Yeah, I'm sold with Wahl. Gotta make a new order for that. I'm gonna have to wash my hands. Dr. Loretta Firming Moisturizer. It's good. Sicily Eye Contour Mask. Gets the eyes popped. Oh, I feel looks maxed myself a little bit. So see you guys soon, and thank you guys for tuning in again.